KTN News.
Deputy Chief Justice Philomena Mwilu will today know whether she will be prosecuted over corruption allegations leveled against her. Mwilu faces 13 counts of abuse of office, obtaining the execution of a security by false pretense, failure to pay taxes to the Kenya Revenue Authority, forgery and altering a false document. While her battery of 18 lawyers mainly argued that the matter should have been taken before the Judicial Service Commission and that her prosecution is out of malice, the Director of Public Prosecutions, Nuruddin Haji, and Attorney General Paul Kariuki argue the law allows anyone to face prosecution regardless of their position in society. Let's bring in our reporter Timothy Otieno for more details on the same. Timothy, it is the day of reckoning there for the Deputy Chief Justice. What more can you tell us?
Well, Michelle, a journey for the Deputy Chief Justice that began in August last year when she was arrested at the Supreme Court by detectives from the Directorate of Criminal Investigations will come to fold today, and she is now at the mercy of a 5-judge bench who will be convening today at noon to decide whether or not her case will move on and she will be whether or not she will be facing criminal charges against her person, or whether or not this particular case will be dropped, or if the judges could decide to refer this particular matter to the Judicial Service Commission. Now, Justice Philomena Mwilu has, of course, been denying the allegations leveled against her. As you do mention, some counts of abuse of office, including use of a letterhead that she used to obtain a security from a local bank here in the country. Aside from that, Philomena Mwilu has been accused of failure to comply with tax laws in this country, failure to pay taxes amounting to about 12 million shillings for 4 different properties that she owns across this particular country, and these arrears have accumulated over a period of 3 years from the year 2013 to 2016. Now, these are some of the allegations that she's been fighting through her lawyers ever since these charges were leveled against her on August the 28th, 2018. Now, this afternoon, the 5-judge bench should be able to give a directive as to how this particular matter will proceed, considering it's a high-stake case. This is the second highest ranking judicial officer in the country, and if this particular court decides that she will be facing criminal charges, then it means Philomena Mwilu will have to step down from her position of Deputy Chief Justice of the Supreme Court. And of course, you know that court has had a few of its challenges. We've had Jackton Ojwang, who has also been fighting a case against him. We've also had Njoki Ndungu, who's also been fighting corruption or abuse of office charges against her. So the composition of the Supreme Court could be at stake, and it's a high-stake case considering the particular holders of this particular seat, that of the Deputy Chief Justice, have not left office honorably, so to speak. You remember that case of the first ever Deputy Chief Justice Nancy Baraza, who was forced out of office for pinching the nose of a security guard. Then we had Kalpana Rawal, who also had to fight off allegations against her. Then she also had the case against the age limit of retirement. We saw her leave that particular seat unceremoniously. And now we have Philomena Mwilu, who's also facing graft charges and abuse of office charges against her person. So will it be the same case for her? Is this a jinxed seat, or will she be able to defend her position in this particular matter and retain her seat as the Deputy Chief Justice? 12 midday is the time where that 5-judge bench will be giving a directive as to whether they will uphold her petition and therefore throw away these charges, decide to proceed with this case as a criminal matter, or if possibly they could refer this matter to the Judicial Service Commission. Michelle.
All right, and Timothy, just before I let you go, there have been several questions on this one, and should the charges be upheld, then one big question would be whether the criminal prosecution of a sitting judge of the Supreme Court would amount to encroachment of the independence of the judiciary, considering that the Judicial Service Commission has not taken any action against Philomena Mwilu. How is this likely to play out? All right, we seem to have lost our connection there with Timothy Otieno, but it is a high-stakes case. Deputy Chief Justice Philomena Mwilu